Hey, this is CutiePie88. I'm coming to you with a wig review. Please excuse my hair. Y'all gonna find out why I got my hair like this in a minute. It's all pinned up and messed up. I am doing actually let me take this down so I look a little presentable. Okay. I'm doing a wig review for IZI Wig, or Izzy Wig. This is the box. This is my first lace wig review. This box got kind of beat up during the shipping process. It did come to me like this. It was shipped via DHL. So it just got kind of beat up. But it's from IZI Wig, or Izzy Wig. It says Luxury Remy Human Hair Wigs. And it's lacewigsby.com. That's lacewigs with an S by.com. It just has some wig care instructions on the back, and it has their information, their email address if you want to email them with questions, and also their phone number for the United States. Yeah, just reading the back. I chose to review a full lace curly wig. I'm just reading it. Do not brush. Okay. I'm sorry. I decided to review a full lace wig. It's a curly wig. It was the color 1B, and it's 18 inches. Here's the card right here. Not sure if you can see that. The length is 18, the color is 1B, and the style is curly, and it is a full lace wig. Some of the things, this package came with some really nice things, really nice gifts. They gave me a stocking cap, two stocking cap. It was 2 in 1 pack, so that was something nice. I'm going to use it when I sew this lace wig on. I'm actually going to sew it on my head. It also came with this comb. I already took it out the pack. This comb has special rotating bristles. So I guess that it says since they rotate, it causes less breakage to the hair instead of it being stiff bristles. So that's something pretty cool. It also came with a breathable wig cap, the net. So if you're prone to sweating or anything like that, you may want to use this one underneath your wig to protect your hair. That way it's more breathable that way. It also came with 6 clips, these kind of clips. So if you want to use them to clip them down, sew them on your wig and have them clip down to your head rather than sewing them, that's a good idea too. I would rather use wig combs though instead of wig clips. It's just less damaging, but this time I won't be using any of those because I'll be sewing it down. And they also came with these nice pair of eyelashes as a gift, so that was really nice. They're really cute. And it also came with just a paper, how to exchange things if something's wrong and all that. So let's get to the wig. It came in a bag like this. Now the first thing I noticed when I took the wig out was the color 1B looks like a 2. It looks like a 2, it's very brown. So when they say 1B, expect a brown wig when you order one. It's kind of brown. I'm not sure if that's something you can request them to make it darker, but it was on the number 2 side. But the second thing I noticed, it did have a strong chemical smell. It's kind of like a corn chip smell. I'm not sure if it's from the hair or from the actual lace, but it's really strong. But that's nothing, you know, a conditioner bath won't take care of. Just bathe it in some water, some warm water and conditioner, and kind of just rinse it out. Then that smell will go right away. But when I first got it, that was the first thing I noticed. It is a full lace wig. And this is after I have brushed the curls out a little bit. It did not come like this. It was more of this curl here in the middle. and brushing it out, it kind of got like that. So underneath it was kind of like that wave pattern. Really pretty. It's a really pretty wig. It doesn't have any, it's full lace. It doesn't have any it doesn't have any combs or anything like that. So it's full lace. I'm turning it inside out, full lace. Very nice, very nice. I believe this is Swiss lace, and I got the lace in the color brown. And what I did yesterday, what I did was I wrote the letter F here. I'm not sure if you can see that, to remind me that this is the front of the wig. A lot of times I hear girls say they cut all the lace off the wig and they don't know which is front and which is back. And that girl actually put it on backwards and it was too bulky because it was for the back. So I just put the letter F there. You won't be able to see it at all. It won't, you know, mess up the parting or anything like that. What I'm going to do is finish cutting the lace off. I did cut the lace around the front a little bit, but it's still around the back. So I'm going to take a second and cut the rest of the lace off, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm back. I cut most of the lace off around the perimeter of the wig, and as you can see, it's kind of confusing. You can really get it mixed up, the front and the back. So I'm going back to that F, and that way I know that this is the front. And you do want to leave a little bit of lace around the back, especially because you want something to sew it on. You wouldn't be sewing it all on the lace itself. You'll be going through the hair, but just as a safety precaution, so nothing doesn't start falling out, you don't get any crazy shedding, you may want to leave some lace. The way I'm going to do it, the lace is going to be covered up by my hair, so it's going to be fine if I leave some behind. So what I'm going to do is, my hair is already prepped. This area I'm going to leave out. I'm going to turn all the way around. I left out a pretty good amount of hair to cover the lace. That way I can wear the wig into a ponytail and my own hair can cover the wig where the wig ends at. So this is my leave out. I left about 1 inch. It's kind of less in spaces. I need to take some more out to make sure I have enough. But on top of this leave out area, I'm going to make a braid all the way around, and then this hair in the middle is going to be braided back. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to come back with you guys and let you see the finished product, my braiding pattern. Be right back. Okay, you guys, I am back. This is the braid pattern. What I did was I put a braid all the way around the perimeter of my head, all the way around. I know it looks messy, but I made a braid all the way around. I tried to make it as small as possible in the front. It kind of got big on the side. Hope that looks all right. And then what I did was I just made some big braids going back. Nothing too neat, you know, nothing serious. Just going straight back. And what I did, I crisscrossed them. The braids that were hanging, I crisscrossed them and I sewed them on the side. See right there, sewed them on the side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my stocking cap on and cover that perimeter braid. Cover this. This is to protect my hair. You don't want any loose ends and everything getting all scraggly and everything. And what I did was I used some anti-itch scalp spray and I sprayed it in between the braids. That way it'll you know, minimize the itching as I wear the style. So I'm gonna put my stocking cap on to cover my braids, to protect my braids. And what I'm going to do is start sewing on the wig. Let me put it on. I'm going to put this on just to see. So I still got my clips and everything in like that. my clips in. This is my leave out right here. So this is just the idea of how it's going to look, just the idea. Beautiful wig, beautiful soft hair, very nice. Very nice. This looks way longer than 18 inches to me. Really nice. I will have to tweeze out the parting a little bit. One thing about this wig, the knots are kind of large, so I'm going to have to disguise that. I'll probably put some makeup on the inside of the wig. I'll put some concealer where I think I will more than likely part the wig. I'll put some on the inside, and then as well as when I part it, I'm going to put some concealer, just a few gray hairs there. I'm going to put some concealer on the part. The knots are kind of big, but they can always be concealed. So I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to add some concealer on the inside of the wig in the areas I think I would part, and then I'm just going to sew it on. So I'll be right back. So you guys, here is the final product. I done put on my purple lips. I was just messing with it, trying to try something new. So don't laugh at me if it look crazy, okay? It's my first time with colored lipstick on. But it came out pretty good. One mistake I made, personally, was I left too much leave out. Way too much leave out. The wig is too far back. I mean, it's secure, but I just left too much leave out. So next time, when I sew it back on, I know what to do. The part looks really natural. I think I did a really good job with that. So this is real hair because as you can see, the before and after pictures of when it was poofy, it's now waved back up. All I did was use a spray bottle. This has water and leave-in conditioner in it, and I'm just going around and I'm just spraying this thing down, you know, not till it's soaking wet, but to where I can see it's waving back up. And I'm also using some Eco Styler gel, the one with argan oil in it, and just taking a little bit, rubbing it, and kind of just running it through the hair to kind of bring that wave back as well.